Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This will be a weekly general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for approximately the week of June 17th through the 23rd. But of course, it's a general reading, so dates are very flexible. You may find resonance with this video whenever you happen to attract it into your experience. So, yeah, if you were with me last week, I was mentioning how I'm looking for short readings that I can do on a weekly basis. So, it's just the uploading time it takes so long. I'm technologically challenged, so I don't know if there's something that I'm doing wrong, but so in order to make it shorter, what I've done is not started the camera until the cards were already selected here. So let me explain this setup here. From the major arcana, the universe selects the card that represents you or your energy or the energy surrounding the situation. It depends on what the situation is. And then cards, or a card in this case, for the physical realm, mental realm, spiritual realm. In other words, your experience in your physical world, what's on your mind or what you're focused on, and a message from the universe or the non-physical spiritual world. Okay, so it seems fairly specific here. So not every part of it might resonate with you, but if you are viewing this, there might be a message in here for you. So even if it doesn't sound like you or your situation, just be open to the fact that there might be a message in here. Okay, so I feel like, this may be you. It could be someone else in your physical realm. So if I'm not describing you, I might be describing someone in your realm. But I feel like for most of you, this is you. I feel like you are taking care of a lot of other people. Like your life is a little unbalanced because you're focused on taking care of others. The pentacles, the earthly, like upright, I would say, oh, this is a card of luxury and all that. But I feel like in here, in this situation, I feel like you are focused on taking care of others' issues, others' problems, and maybe not enough focus on what you do, what you need to do, or maybe not enough focus on your work, your career. And what's on your mind? The Queen of Cups. For some of you, this could be another person who fits this description, but I also feel like this is a card describing you and your emotion and your focus. I feel like you are, because your focus is on others and helping others, that, it's weighing on you emotionally, right? It's making you a little too emotional. You're getting too caught up in other people's issues. And I feel like this won't apply to all of you, but I'm going to use the example of, like, say, a parent who's so busy taking care of the children and their issues and their problems, and taking on other people's emotions, and worrying so much about them that it's causing, like, kind of an imbalance in your own emotions. You're kind of taking on other people's emotions. And Cancer, chances are, being a Cancer, that you are, empathic, that you are an empath, and you do take in other people's emotions, and you are affected by other people's emotions, and maybe amplify other people's emotions. And okay, so with the High Priestess here, I feel like, Cancer, people do come to you for the answers. You have that intuition, you have that wisdom, and people know it, they sense it from you, and they do come to you and tell you, about their issues, or if it's your family or your children or your spouse or someone you live with or a super close friend, then you can't help but know about these things and be involved in them. And people look to you for answers, which is fabulous, but we don't want to get too caught up in it. And I feel like here that in the example I gave, that maybe if you're a parent and you're all caught up in the kids' situations, for example, that you can enlist the help of your partner. This is the message from the universe. Let your partner know that you are feeling a little burdened with everything that's going on, and maybe he or she can sit down with the kids and help them with their homework or advise them, on emotional issues. If they're having trouble with their friends or something like that. But and with the Two of Cups upright, I feel like your partner will completely support you. But make sure you just enlist it and let him or her know, you're overwhelmed maybe with, emotionally with other people's stuff and you need a break. But I really do feel like you're taking on others' emotions. And, and as a Cancer, you are focused on that family, home life kind of thing, but you still need time for yourself. So also with the High Priestess energy here, if you're not taking time for yourself to let go of other people's stuff, try to take some time to meditate, to quiet your mind, to if you prefer, use a guided meditation that just focuses on a situation or tells you what to think about, so you can kind of let go and raise your own vibration, or quiet your mind with no thought if you're good at that, or listen to a sound and just focus on that. And give yourself a little time every day, preferably at the beginning of the day, so you can raise your vibration and get off to a good start. But one thing you have to remember, Cancer, is that as much as we care about other people, their emotions are not ours. Other people's emotions are not ours. And as much as we care about them, we do need to, it's fine to advise them, but let it go. So something I always have to remind myself when I get caught up in other people's worries, and I start to worry about them and take on their emotions, is that our children, for example, we want everything to go so smoothly and perfectly for them, but you know what? They are here for expansion in this physical life, just like we are, and they need those contrasting situations. They need those experiences in order to expand. I mean, if everything goes so smoothly for them that they don't, gain those, I'm not even sure I care for the word lessons as much as, just being able to expand. And so when they find out what they don't want or they don't like, then they're clarifying their focus on what they do want, on what they do like. So we kind of need to know what we don't want and don't like before we can focus on what we do want and we do like. So we're supposed to have those contrasting experiences. And when we can remember that, it's easier for us to maybe advise them and then let it go. So even if this isn't, say, a parent situation for you, if you find that you're a little out of balance and that you're taking on other people's emotions, Cancer, then your takeaway from this, whether you have a partner who can help you or not, whether there's someone you can enlist the help of or not, you can take away the message of, really letting other people's stuff go. Okay? All right, Cancer. So, if this resonates with you, then just that's the takeaway. But if you would like to support this channel, then maybe click a thumbs up. But either way, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and be on the lookout next week for your Cancer reading for Cancer season. So what I'll be doing is an astrological, a reading for each sign for each astrological season. So sometime just before Cancer season, be on the lookout for Cancer's reading for Cancer season. Okay, my Cancer friends. Thanks again for being with me, and have a beautiful week.